Okay, we are to another integral. This one's from the Vienna Integration Bee, 2024, problem 11. We have the integral from 1 over e to e of the absolute value natural log x dx. Okay, this one should go pretty quick because really all we need to do is find a way to remove the absolute value, and then we'll just go and we'll use our formula because we know how to integrate natural log just with this formula. You could do this out by integration by parts, but it's a pretty common integral. So in order to drop our absolute value, what we need to do is find out where is this natural log of x, where is this going to be positive, and where is it going to be negative within these bounds. And just to get a feel for it, e is approximately 2.718 something, and 1 over e is something like 0.367 and some more stuff. And one quick way you could do this is just by looking at a graph. You could see where ln x is going to be negative and positive. But let's just look at some values to see how this is going to work. So we know that the value for ln e, our upper bound here, that's just 1. And for the lower bound, ln 1 over e, what you can do is you can take that and rewrite 1 over e. You can rewrite this as like e to the minus 1. Log properties, this value is just going to be minus 1. And so it turns out we can see that at the lower bound we have negative value, at the upper bound we have positive value. We need to find where it changes over, so that's just going to be where natural log of x is going to be equal to 0, and that value is just going to happen when x is equal to 1. So what I do is just break up this integral on 1. We'll make it into two integrals. So the first one, I'm going to go from 1 over e to 1, and then in that region here, everything's going to be negative. So we drop the absolute value, but we need a minus sign out front. And then for the next integral, we'll start at 1 and go to our upper bound e. And then everything there is positive here. So we just drop the absolute value and we're just integrating natural log x. So now we'll go ahead and integrate this. We'll use this formula over here. Now first with the minus sign, what I'll do is I'll just take this and we'll just, with the minus sign, it's just going to reverse it. So I can write it instead as x minus x ln x from these bounds 1 over e to 1. And then for this one, we'll use the formula exactly, x ln x minus x from 1 to e. Then from here, we'll just go ahead and evaluate. So first, plugging in 1, we get 1 there. This is going to become 1 natural log of 1, but natural log of 1 is just 0, so that whole piece is just going to be 0. Then for the next part, plug in 1 over e, so this is going to be 1 over e, here minus 1 over e. And we already determined earlier that natural log of 1 over e, that's this value, that's just going to be a minus 1 right there. Then for this next part, first evaluating at e, we're going to have e times natural log of e is just 1, so we'll leave that off. But then we're going to have minus in e here. So this piece here, this is going to be just a 0. And then for the second part, we plug in a 1, we get 1 times natural log of 1. That's going to be another 0. And then here we have minus 1. And so let's see what we have left here. We have minus times minus is plus. So we have a 1 coming from there. This goes away. Here, minus times minus is plus. Putting this and this together, we have a 2, and then here we're going to have minus 2 over e, and that's it. Okay, there you have it. Quick integral from Vienna 2024. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a good day.